Welcome to Micro Learning Systems. In the Micro Learning Systems segment that we're going to do today, I'd like to discuss one of the most important parts of building a successful online learning system, or creating a book, or even if you're going to write a post. And that is identifying your ideal client and the problems that they have and the terms they used to describe those problems. Now, if you've been in a webinar or any type of how to build your business seminar or anything else, you have heard the ideal client repeated over and over. Sometimes called the persona, the ideal client. So why is this so important? There's a couple things that happen when you talk to your ideal client. Whether you're new in the business or you've been doing this forever, when you speak to your ideal client and say, what problems are you struggling with in relation to what services that you offer? And you look for the terms that they use to describe those problems. They're giving you everything you need to create your online learning system, to write your book, or to create a post. They're saying, I'm struggling with this, and these are the terms that I would use to describe it. Those terms are the terms that they use to Google it. So how it works is if you talk to one client, you're going to have a very narrow view of how you can help people solve their problems. But if you talk to 100 clients, you're going to have a very comprehensive view of what their problems are and the terms that they're using. So let's look at it in the terms of a course. If you're building an online learning system, it's not built yet, it's not done yet. So if you call 100 of your clients, and this is an exaggeration, not many of you will actually call 100 of your clients, but if you were to talk to a whole bunch of your clients and say, what problems and struggles are you dealing with, and what terms are you using, what you would do is you'd lay the groundwork for selling your product. Because then a month later or 2 months later, you could call them up and say, hey, remember when we talked a month or two ago and you said you struggle with this? Well, I have a solution. I take you from where you are now to here, and here are the steps that will take you there. It's in an online course, and it's cost this much. So the reason this is so important, you can see, is one, they're going to give you the terms of what you should be labeling your content. They're telling you what they're struggling with so you can provide the solution for it. And finally, you're laying the groundwork for that future sale. So it's a really powerful and effective way to accomplish a lot of things. If you have an opportunity to use our Micro Learning System Accelerator, all of the ideal client work that we do, that's in Module 2. We use those worksheets in every single module when we go through the process, whether it's creating your content, whether it's creating your learning system. The learning system is your expertise. It's what you think of when you're coaching. It's when you're creating your marketing plan, and it's when we're creating your platform. We refer back to the ideal client, and we say, what are the problems that people are struggling with, and what are the terms they use to label them? So if you'd like to learn more about how your ideal client fits into the big picture, I'd love to talk more about it. We're going to put a link in the comments below where you can connect with me and we can just talk about where you're struggling, what problems you're having, and what terms you're using to describe them so that we can understand how we can better serve you, and then you can understand how to better serve your audience. I look forward to the conversation, and until then, create, connect, and make an impact.